Alright, this video I'm going to show you how to play the interlude and the solo to Mama I'm Coming Home by Ozzy Osbourne. Zakk Wylde plays it, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I was going to put a cover up of the solo, but there's like hundreds of them, and there was only 2 or 3 instructional videos on how to play it, and I wish I would have had one so I could have learned it a little quicker. So I'm going to try my best without any more talking. This is how the interlude goes. And then it goes. And then it plays that first part again. And then it's the... Okay, anyways, that first part of the interlude, it goes, it's like a G form, like a little abbreviated G. You're barring the bottom 2 strings, the E and the B, in the 3rd fret, and then you've got your ring or your middle finger on the 3rd fret or the 4th fret on the G string, right here. So you got this sound when you play them all. And he moves it up to the 5th. He just picks it out, and then the open E B. And that's the easy way of playing it. It's a little more intricate the way he plays it, but it'll get you by. It'll and if you get comfortable, you can start throwing in the other things. Like when he plays this, he throws in this little 13 right here on the G string before he does the harmonic. And the harmonic's pretty easy. If you don't know how to do that, you just rest your finger lightly right on the strings, right above the metal thing on the 12th fret here, and you'll get this doorbell sound when you hit them. Ding dong. So yeah, after you play that, he plays this little part. It comes out of an E major scale, I think, or a B minor. I guess that's the relative minor. Anyways, he plays right here on the G string, the 3rd one down, and the 3rd one up, sorry, and it goes. And that starts on the 12th fret, goes down to the 11th, and then down to the 9th, all on the G string. So it goes. And then he goes down here to the 12th fret on the D string, so it goes. Then you kind of walk it back up. And he ends right here on the B string in the 9th fret, so it's. And if this doesn't sound right to you, you could be in standard tuning. This is a half step down, and that's how he plays it. So and then he plays that first part of the interlude again. Then he goes to a B to kind of build tension. And the first part of the solo comes out of that same E major box or B minor. I'm not really sure which one he's going for. I'm pretty sure it's E major. Anyways, comes out of the same box. He goes. Starts here on the 9th fret, hammers on the 11th on the D string, and then comes up to this E, which is on the 9th fret, G string. Back down to the 11th fret on the D string, so it goes. Finishes back here on the 9th and then to the 11th. And then he just splits these two, the E and the B, bends them on the 12th fret. So it's. Then he bends up the B, leaves the E in the same place, and plays them both. Then he hammers right here. That's a little tricky, but starts on the, I guess that's the 10th fret, and he hammers into the 12th on the B string. And he goes back to it. Just listen for the timing on that. And at the very end he slides it back down here. So then he just plays that again. And then on the third time he goes, he doesn't go back to this part. It's just, and then it's a bam. So far on the solo we've got. And then he comes up here to the 14th fret, hits it twice, and releases down here to the 12th. And so it's 14 to 12. He goes, and then he kind of finishes back on the 14th. And after he finishes, he slides up here. I think that's the 19th fret. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, yeah. On the B string. So it's... So he goes up to the 19th. And then he goes... walks it up from 16, 17, 18, 19. So after that little part... when he gets up to 19, it bends it, releases it, comes down here to the B string, and ends on this little. So the whole solo would sound like this. A little sloppy, but you get the picture. That last part is probably the hardest part of the whole thing, and it's really not that hard. And it's not Zakk Wylde by any means, but it'll get you playing the solo, and it's interesting. So yeah, and it'll teach you E major pretty well, or B minor. So hopefully that helps.